Welcome back to the channel. Today we are outside MDT Tuning, and that's not the best place we like to start the videos. As you know, every time we start a video here, and it doesn't mean anything's going well. Originally we came here this morning to get the car dynoed, but now we found some problems coming off the trailer, so we'll come and show you guys. But yeah, this weekend it is round 2 of the IDS, and it's been quite a while with the IDS. They usually have a big break in between the first and second round, but now drifting's in full swing, and I don't know, I'm just excited. Also, good weather. So here we got Steve and my dad working on the gearbox. We'll show you guys what damage we did if you come over. So basically with the Kinzel gearboxes, whenever you pull it back, it pushes the gear and it pushes up and it spins it in the gear. Something, the little thing that pushes up and spins it snaps, so we couldn't get any gear. So hopefully now the gearbox is sorted. Yeah, so we've got the Aeron gearbox that we've been using for the past 2 seasons. It's doing us good, but it's starting to show that it needs a wee bit of a refresh and love from us. And we just got a new Aeron diff in. Our other one, we blew it up in Driftland in Drift League, which I haven't did a video about. I can't get the footage for it, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, got the differential here. It's about to go in. Me and Alex is about to fit it. Again, another feature from Alex. Alex, show yourself.
What's up, lads? I'm back.
Alex has came from England to help us, but yeah, gearbox and diffs out of the car, so let's get it in. One thing about the M2 chassis is that they've not made any subframes for the quick change when we were putting the quick change in, so we have to face the struggles of putting it in our own way, and it is hard-ish because it's so heavy. You have to push it up and then across, but because there's not enough room to push it up, you have to slide it in, and with the amount of weight and the fact that we have to push up while lying down, it's just very awkward. But yeah, me and Alex are going to do it, and me and my dad did it yesterday just for us to undo it all. But yeah, I'm going to go quickly and see what they're doing with the gearbox, and then we'll get this baby in.
Right, just stay there.
I can see it.
Huh?
I can see it.
And let me see it. When you hit first, shoot first.
We think we got it working. We'll double check. No. Right. First.
I think that wee brass thing is slipping out and stopping from changing the gears, and then he's...
Is all good?
Yeah.
There we go.
The copper thing is doing that.
Yeah. We don't need the fucking copper thing.
We need to know what gear you're in.
Yeah, that's the only really need it. It's nice.
Mint, I think we got it sorted, so let's speak to everyone and see if we got it done. Right everybody, it's been a couple of hours, haven't updated much. As you can see behind me, the car is on the dyno, so we're going to take a video of everyone reacting to it, and I don't know, let's come update. Unfortunately, this part of the video, I didn't turn the mic on, so I thought it was working, but it was 2:23 in the morning, and we found out the bell housing blew up on the dyno, as we were being really aggressive on the dyno, trying to get simulate 2 runs, as we never really tested it like that, and we blew it up. So everyone forced me to go to bed at 2:30, and Tom, Bradley and Steve worked on the gearbox, and I'll show you the videos of them fixing it. But yeah, by the end of the night they got it sorted. Well, everybody, we had a really late night. I got to sleep really late, woke up really early. We come 9. Everything's quite a mess, but yeah, because we blew up the bell housing, when we weld it back, it's not straight, so there's a wee bit of vibration. So yeah, we're going to go for qualifying. Everything's in a rush because they pushed everything back because of they wanted to give pros an hour and a half practice before the end of the day. So everything's in a rush. I'm going to go for qualifying, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm out.
Back to the line, and it is Clark Hatton, the 17-year-old from Carrickfergus, just north of Belfast. Oh, fantastic flick entry there from Clark Hatton. Beautiful looking car as well there, that M2 BMW. Very new chassis, still in development stages, but you know, staying in the Pro 2 class to develop this chassis, Adam, looks like it's working out for Clark.
That is for sure, Mike, to be seen competing abroad as well in the Pro Spec in Formula Drift over in America. That's his goal, to get back over and take the championship home with himself. But he knows the biggest challenge is to get through the Pro 2 championship here in Ireland first, as we see young Clark Hatton cross the line. Clark Hatton always very consistent on his run, so we do the Pro 2 driver. Getting his first score down, it's in 7th position. It's an 83.7 for Clark Hatton.
Well, everybody, we just did our first qualifying run, and yeah, I mean, we got an 83 point something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I think we should be qualifying, but yeah, just waiting in line here. Need to go. So we're about to go out. I'm feeling quite good. I mean, we got 2 laps of practice, which isn't ideal, but I mean, what can you do? We came up late, we had a messy weekend, so it's going well for what we've did. But yeah, let's go out and send it.
Third in his 18th current position. He really has to improve here, the young Antrim man. Let's see what he can do.
Let's see, can he do it here, Mike? Clark Hatton, look at the angle and entry there. A bit of a dab on the handbrake to control that car and get it into the zone and the line that the judges want to see. Clark Hatton, definitely a driver that wants to see lots of in the future. Spending a lot of time dining in that car, trying to make it 100% for himself.
Yeah, I mean, we always say it about Clark. He is one of the potential top drivers of the future. Opting to stay in the Pro 2 class to really, you know, learn his trade before he makes the big step up to Pro here and really dial in this BMW M2 chassis. And it's not the fastest lap in the world here, Adam. Maybe a bit of left foot brake going on there, but overall a really good lap there from Clark Hatton, bang on line.
That's for sure, Mike. As well, if you don't recognise him from last year, maybe it's just the fact that he keeps growing. Every time I see him, he's getting taller and taller, and he puts down a great score for himself. It is going to be in the 90s, Mike. We're waiting for it to drop in here on our board.
Yeah, it is in the 90s. It's a 91 for Clark Hatton, guys, putting him into 2nd position. Great run from him.
Well, everybody, again, we're doing a lazy car follow-up. And yeah, so we did quite well in qualifying. We got a 91. And yeah, I mean, I'm over the moon. 3rd. So maybe if I cleaned up a few pieces, I could have got higher, but I mean, third is absolutely fine with me. I mean, after the weekend we've had, and yeah, third, we'll definitely take it. I mean, as I said, the weekend's been hard. I mean, everything's just been going wrong, and just being able to get third in qualifying is just an absolute relief, as past 2 years have been so messy for us. But yeah, we're going to be against Francis Hines in our top 32, and I mean, yeah, it's going to be a good one. He's a pretty good driver, pretty close friends, and yeah, I mean, it's always a good bit of fun. But yeah,
Line, it is third place qualifier Clark Hatton against Francie Hines. So it is Antrim versus Galway here. Two very beautiful cars. Look at the height and size difference here. The M2 BMW, quite a taller car actually than the very low slung Still80 of Francie Hines, which is now lagging a little bit behind Adam.
That's for sure, Mike. I've seen Francie Hines really improve on his driving over the last year, so even throughout last season. And can he prove me right here in battle action up against young Clark Hatton? Definitely a future starter. We're going to be seeing lots of. Can he close that proximity, stay right there with him? Oh, straight in there from Francis Hines in the chase position as Clark Hatton goes across the line. It's an angle difference. Here we go as Francie Hines leading us in. And he revs out Still80 to its max. Initiation there, dragging a handbrake. Clark Hatton right there on the door. Quite a wide line here now from Francie Hines, but he makes it work, and Clark Hatton makes it work too. Look at that transition, very close there as they transition from 4 into 5. Clark Hatton is not holding off here, Mike. If it continues this way, this might be very one-sided. Francie Hines put on a great lead run though, looking very comfortable this weekend, so I've said so. Can he make his way in the top 16 as he transitions up against the wall on zone 9 and all the way around the hairpin for zone 10. Outstanding run, Mike.
Outstanding stuff, yeah. Outstanding. Really liking that. Let's watch the replay once again as Clark Hatton absolutely sticks it to the door. Francie Hines from the get-go. Francie Hines running a bit wide, and I think, you know, he might not have let a lot of decision making in the hands of the judges with his proximity in this run. Clark Hatton dealing with everything. Francie Hines had to throw at him from the lead position as both drivers make their way here onto the main straight here in Watergrass Hill, and we wait for the judges' decision to drop in, and it is Clark Hatton who progresses to the top 16. Francie Hines bows out and his beautiful Still80 as both drivers get out of the cars. Thank you guys for your appreciation. And that is all she wrote for Francie Hines for IDS Pro 2 round 2.
well, everybody just finished the top 16. No, 32, and we got the win. I'm very happy, but we are over the line hitting. And that Strom wheel still holding there, baby. Shout out the Strom. Really good sponsor to us, help us out a lot. Best wheels in the game, everyone runs them. As you can see, they're holding there after a huge hit that went through. I think I might have been something inside, but yeah, on the top 16, I don't know who I have, but the car's feeling good. Clutch is getting a wee bit hot, but when's it not? But yeah, as you can hear, I'm also still sick. But yeah, let's send in the top 16.
Out in the top 16, Owen Foran will be delighted with that result as we move it along to the bottom corner of the right hand side of the bracket. Second last battle of the top 16. It is young Jamie Hines to lead in young Clark Hatton to lead in young Jamie Hines, in fact.
That's for sure, Mike. Two young guns here. About to give a full second, and look, that's exactly what's happened. Clark Hatton right there out on track, missing zone 2 but getting into zone 3. Jamie Hines right there with him, keeping consistent proximity as they get into zone 5 and zone 6. Jamie Hines taking the opportunity of the diesel to get right up on the door as he appears from the other side of the smoke. Jamie Hines right up on the door of Clark Hatton. Clark Hatton trying his best to put his foot to the floor and get away from young Jamie Hines, a young man from County Galway. Look at this, but Jamie is not letting him go.
Yeah, great run there from both drivers.
As time goes on, as both drivers down on the line now, as we just get things set for the second half of this battle.
Yeah, absolutely. So young Jamie with a great chase there. Clark Hatton giving him that really good lead to chase though. As we swap them around, Kevin, our start line marshal, gets the track clear notice from Sean Healy, our track controller, up here alongside me in the tower, my old friend. And Jamie Hines now leads us in. Can Clarechatton match the chase of Jamie Hines? Can Jamie Hines match the lead line of Clarechatton? Two young guns. The future of Irish drifting is on the track right here in front of you guys. Look at the talent, look at the proximity, look at the consistency from both drivers here with a combined age of 32.
A huge dive there from Clarechatton to get back up on the door of Jamie Hines. A small mistake coming into zone 4. But now as they get on to zone 7 and 8 coming up the hill, Jamie Hines looking quite stronger than Clarechatton in this run. Could he take it home with himself? He's putting on a great lead run. Has he just the pace, or what is going on?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this M2 chassis still in development. The Sylvia chassis definitely at the end of its development nearly, I would say, at this stage, with all the fantastic steering kits and rear suspension kits that are out there. And you know, I think the Sylvia chassis there might have just had the pace on the M2. Guys, round of applause for two young guns, Jamie Hines and Clarechatton.
No matter. Yeah, no problem. Will you pass it up to Anya?
So we're waiting for the judges' scores to drop in, and it's Jamie Hines who books his place in the Grade 8. And tomorrow's competition, Clarechatton 6 inches taller than round 1, but bowing out at the top 16. But you know what? Doing himself proud once again. A really, really great driver.
Well, everybody, we are now back home. And yeah, it was a long weekend. Unfortunately, we lost to Jimmy Hines as the Bellhuisen re-cracked, so I had no clutch. But what can you do? I mean, just getting into the top 16 that weekend wasn't even in what we were thinking at all on Friday night at 3 a.m. We just thought that probably just going to go. We welded the Bellhuisen because we were 6 hours away from home. But yeah, I mean, it was such a good weekend. I couldn't have been any happier. Even whenever I lost, I was so happy just getting out, because it was definitely a very rough night for the whole team. And thank you to Tom, Alex Horley, Bradley, my dad, Steve, Amy, just everyone, because we put in a nice shift just to get the car out for me. And just literally, as I said before, getting out was an absolute precious moment for the whole team. So yeah, thank you to everyone, and congratulations to Jamie Hines for winning the event. So it's alright, I got kicked out by the loser, but yeah, we've got parts coming in for next weekend of the IDS, and yeah, hopefully we don't have any troubles and we can use this car properly. But yeah, as a debrief, top 16, the Bellhuisen went. Also, I couldn't get any side bite, which is quite weird. So as you could probably see, anytime I made a dive, I would just fall back. But yeah, I mean, these things happen, and it came down to me and the car. So yeah, hopefully next round we can make it better. Thank you to all my friends, family, and especially my sponsors for getting us out. EROM, HPT Turbo, CNC 701, Strong Wheels, everyone, thank you so much. And Jim Dioma for keeping us on track, burning rubber. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe. See you next one.